Hey everyone, so this will be my 5-month review of the Aqueon 7.5 gallon shrimp LED tank here. So what you get with this kit is you get the glass tank, again 7.5 gallon, pretty much a cube. You get this nice black silicone all around all four edges, along with the black top and black bottom. And there's also a stand of sorts there as well. Up top here you also get this removable see-through top. This sits on here very snugly to the tank itself, this black part of the top here. Then you also get, which is the most annoying part to me, is this filter. This is the shrimp, Aqueon shrimp filter. This is the 10. It is the internal filter. Maybe you guys can hear that. Hopefully you guys can hear it. That is why it is annoying. Get back to that in a moment here. Then you also get plant and shrimp substrate, which seems to do a very good job at keeping live plants alive. Then you also get the live plant light LEDs. So there's 3, 3, and 3. So there's a total of 9 LEDs. That is controlled by a touch-sensitive button here. You either have on or you have off. There is no nighttime blue LEDs for it. And also on that filter, I'll try to show this off, but you probably won't be able to see it too easy. That's for the intake, so that way it does not suck in baby shrimp or just shrimp in general or other small fish or inhabitants into the filter and kill them. It is just a pre-filter on there, which is very nice. So talk about my live plants real fast, because this is supposed to help keep them alive. If you guys know what the pink one is, please let me know. Otherwise, I have Anubis and I have Java Fern in here. And you see the snails just love the live plants. So you guys can see they are all doing very well. They're all nice and green, except for, of course, the one that's not supposed to be green. This one I just put in here maybe a day or two ago. That's why it has a little bit of a dying top on it. But you guys can see, except for the eaten parts, the parts that have been eaten by snails or shrimp or whatever, they're all nice and healthy looking. And of course, I also have a couple in the back there, the fake plants as well. And I also have a piece of the shrimp, the shrimp wood, and also just a little cave back there as well. Inhabitants wise, I have 3 mystery snails. That one again is enjoying the live plants. And 5 or 6 ghost shrimp, which are very, very fun little guys to watch. I also have stinking snails I don't want in here, the invasive snails. And I also have about 6 of the micro tetras, or small tetras. They're usually out and about, but with me being right up against the tank, they're nervous little guys, so they're kind of hiding back there. So I really do like this tank. It's very nice looking. I don't think it's as cool looking as the designer shrimp tank is from Aqueon. I think this is a bit more elegant than that one is. That one's just a bit more funky, and that one's also bigger, which is nice. That is 9.75 gallons compared to the 7.5 gallon. But this is a nice looking tank, though. I think it's a bit more elegant looking than the designer one is. That's a bit different looking with its sloped top and whatnot. Both of these are very nice tanks, though. I've had no issues with this except for with the filter, but I've had no leaks, no cracks, no nothing like that. That was very bad English. But I've had nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Again, except for the filter, which I'm going to talk about in a second here. But again, the live plants seem to be staying alive, which is good. I think that is due to the nice lights and the nice substrate. Of course, these plants do not take very much to keep them alive, which is good for me, because I'm not very good at keeping live plants alive all the time. So I want to talk about this filter here, which is my one gripe with this tank kit, and that is this thing is very noisy. So it gets noisy, as you guys can hear. It just sounds like it's sucking in a bunch of air. I don't know why that is. If the water level gets too low, it makes even more noise. And over time, if I don't do something about this noise now, it'll make even more noise. This thing is about 6 feet away from my bed, so at nighttime it is annoying. Again, it's been about 10 times worse than this at some points. And if I remember correct from the designer Aqueon tank that I had, the shrimp one, that has the same filter, just a bigger size. And this one is the 10. That one came with the 20, if I remember correct. And that also had this problem with it too. Whereas over time, it just starts to make this noise. And switching out the cartridge in there, or at least cleaning the cartridge in there, the filter cartridge. Of course, I'm talking about this guy. Does help. I did that about a week ago, but within a few days, it started making this noise again. Last time it did this, it made again like 10 times worse noise. And what I had to do was actually take it out of the tank itself and wash down every part of the filter. As far as I can remember, you could not actually get to the impeller, which is a lot of time what makes the noise. But wiping and washing everything down actually helped for maybe a month, and then it just started making this noise again. So for some reason, this filter has a very noisy, or it gets very noisy at times. When it is not having this noise issue, it is very quiet, just like any other filter would be, any other Aqueon filter would be. But for some reason, though, every now and then, it starts making this bad noise, and over time, it just gets worse. And I don't really have an actual fix for it, which stinks. Besides to take it off the tank, put it in the sink, wash it down, which again isn't that the best of things to do, because you're already killing off some good bacteria on it. But yeah, but overall though, this has been an excellent tank. Again, no issues, no cracks, no leaks, nothing like that. And no issues like that. Again, you will get a bit of algae, so especially you can see like right underneath where the LEDs actually are on either side. It has a bit more growth there. And that's actually pretty well on there at this time. It's very hard algae at the moment. So I'm gonna take a bit of probably like a razor blade to get those off there. But again, I don't really worry about the algae too much as long as it's not going too crazy, since the snails and shrimp will eat it. Oh yeah, so I do recommend this tank. You might want to switch out the filter if it starts making noise. I might do that eventually here with a hang-on back filter that I have. I have a few of them lying around my house. Yeah, overall though, excellent tank. I'd probably give it about an 8 out of 10 stars. Again, the design is pretty basic design. I mean, it's elegant looking with the black silicone and then the black top and bottom stuff. But there's nothing too fancy about, or excuse me, nothing too crazy about this design. Unlike the designer 9.75 gallon from them, that has a different look to it. But overall though, again, good looking tank. It's keeping my live plants alive and all my inhabitants alive as well. So I'd recommend this tank, and I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.